Chelsea Handler will perform at the Martin Woldson Theater at the Martin Woldson Theater Fox, in which she will share personal anecdotes and perspectives. As she traversed the Vagabond run on Schweitzer Mountain that day, she might have been able to discuss what she was wearing. Wearing or not wearing, Handler, 48, made headlines on her 46th birthday in February 2021 by skiing majestic Whistler Mountain topless, clad only in bikini bottoms and pasties while holding a glass of booze and a joint. She repeated the feat earlier this year, this time sporting a bandeau top with the American and Canadian flags. "That was an incredible experience," Handler said while calling from Los Angeles. "Whistler is my favorite place in the world. It has everything I need, which is skiing, cannabis and Canada. It was a pretty fun experience. You don't get cold while skiing, without clothes. I skied for hours in my bikini." The former host of E! Entertainment's unpredictable chat show, Chelsea lately, was thinking about reprising her adventure at Schweitzer, but that's not going to happen. "I checked to see what was up with Schweitzer for Friday, but the season is over," Handler said. "I'm going to see if Sun Valley is open Saturday since I'll be performing in Boise, but that's probably closed as well." Handler will just have to focus on her show, Little Big Bitch, which is primarily about her origins. "I talk about how I grew up and how I've been this way since I was 3 years old," Handler said. "I grew up in a family of 6 and I was always talking. When I was 3, I was concerned if my family had a dowry. I remember going on my first flight with my mother and sisters when I was 10. I remember walking past first class and I was like, these are my people. My mother said that we would never fly in first class since she had 6 children. I said, speak for yourself. My family loves that I have this career since they can commiserate with the world since this is how I've always been." The author of 6 books that have made the New York Times bestseller list was inspired to become an entrepreneur after her first flight. "I started my own babysitting company," Handler said. "I claimed that I was 15 when I was 10 and I babysat a 14-year-old. His name was Tucker Carlson." There's no way Handler took care of the controversial conservative Fox television personality. "No, that's not true," Handler said. "But I did babysit to make money at that age." Handler has attained her goal of a very comfortable life thanks to her comedy and due to the aforementioned Chelsea Lately, which ran from 2007 to 2014. Since Handler left the show, there's been a void in the talk show world, which is full of programs hosted by polite male entertainers who excel at happy talk but avoid controversial topics. Handler, who recently hosted The Daily Show and Jimmy Kimmel, has the itch to return to the talk show circuit. "We need a woman to host a talk show," Handler said. "There's a dearth of women on TV. Women need to represent. I just posted on Instagram about how men tell us whether we're happy without having children or getting married. Men can't represent women. Only women can comment about women when it comes to having children or relationships. I have a loud voice and I'm all about representing. If women don't want to have kids or get married, that's not a man's business. We can change history. I want to be a voice in that movement. I like to be the ballast for women and all marginalized people. We're supposed to be a loving and kind society. If someone wants to go to a drag show or read a book, let them do it.